Hi, my names are Brigitte Natalia and my surname is Zamora Urquiza. I am 19 years old. I live in Colombia in Girardot City. Currently, I am studying in the University Manuela Beltran in the law program. My hobbies always have been to dance and play the guitar. What is your favorite hobbies? The most times I love to listen bachata. I don't have children and I want to have. I have always been interested in traveling and studying as I am doing at the moment.
Hi, I'm Edward. How are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Hi, I am Maria. Nice to meet you too. Well, tell me something about you.
Well, I like to dance, go to parks and fancy restaurants.
I am a lawyer. What about you?
Currently, I work as a psychologist in a research project. What's your type of man?
I like tall, handsome, intelligent, loving, and kind guys. For me, high fit is very important. What about you?
Oh, that's fantastic. I love beautiful and smart girls. I don't like crazy girls.
What kind of music do you like? I love Argentina cumbia.
Well, I like salsa and pop, but I really hate reggaeton music.
Thank you. It was really nice talking to you too. Have an excellent day. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Edward. How are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Hi, I am Maria. Nice to meet you. Well, tell me something about you.
Well, I like to dance. Go to park and fancy restaurants.
I am a lawyer. What about you?
Currently, I work as a psychologist in a research project. What's your type of man?
I like tall, handsome, intelligent, loving, and kind guys. For me, I think it's very important. What about you?
That's fantastic. I love beautiful and smart girls. I don't like crazy girls.
What kind of music do you like? I love Argentinian cumbias.
I like salsa and pop. I really hate reggaeton music.
Thank you. It was really nice to talk to you. To have an excellent day. See you next time.
Hello, nice to meet Silvia Cifuentes.
Hello, I am Juan.
How are you doing?
Good, and you?
Well, thanks.
Tell me about you.
What would you like to know?
What is your favorite movie?
The Miracle in Cell 7. I love that movie.
Well, it is a very beautiful and poignant.
Yes, what is your?
Mine is Deadpool. I'm a fan of that movie. I have posters, shirts, and other things.
I have had 8 shares to see her.
I highly recommend it. It is action and comedy.
Sounds good. When I've had time, I will look at it.
Now, what is your favorite book?
My favorite book is the one to hear you, the devil, and yours.
Seriously, it is also my favorite book.
Do we warden something to eat, miss?
Yes, what would you like?
And you bring me coffee, please.
Okay, I want another COF, Effie, please.
Thank you, miss.
Let us continue with the questions, so we get to know the date of birth.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 19 years old, and you?
I am younger to you. I am 17 years old. Do you practice any sport?
Yes, I love soccer. I have been playing it for about 12 years.
Wow, cool. I practice speak skiing for 6 years. Due to injuries, I had to retire.
How bad. I imagine you were very good at your sport.
Yes, I was very good. I really enjoyed training.
I would like to see you skate someday.
Of course, I will tell you no when I go to the skiing ring.
We have to be in contact, and so you can also accompany me to a training.
Okay, we're pairing those two accepted.
Excuse me, I do not have much time. When we finish the COF, I am leaving.
Don't worry, I am in air too.
Where do you have to go?
I have to go to the mall with my mother.
Okay.
See you soon. It was a pleasure to meet you. See you next time.
Thank you, and equally.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hello. Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Fine, thanks.
How can I help you?
What do you offer me from the menu?
Yes,
Thank you.
we have fast food and normal lunches.
Okay, can you tell me what the regular burger bring?
Of course, it has 200 grams of meat, cheddar cheese, bacon, tomato, and sausages.
Oh, okay, excellent. I want one. One, please.
Do you want drink?
Yes, of course. What drink do you offer me?
We have natural juice and soda.
I want a soda, Coca-Cola, please, and a glass.
Perfect. Allow me a moment.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Here you have.
Yes, do you have a dessert?
Yes, we have ice cream and cookies.
Okay, I want some vanilla ice cream with chocolate chips, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. Can you give me the account, please?
Yes, it's $10.
Okay. Here you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Edward. How are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Hey, I am Maria. Nice to meet you too. Well, tell me something about you.
Well, I like to dance, go to park, and fancy restaurants.
I am louder. What about you?
Currently, I work as a psychology in research project. What's your type of man?
I like tall, handsome, intelligent, loving and kind guys. For me, I think it's very important. What about you?
That's fantastic. I love beautiful and smart girls. I don't like crazy girls.
What kind of music do you like? I love Argentina cumbias.
I like salsa and pop. I really hate reggaeton music.
Thank you. It was really nice to talk to you too. Have an excellent day. See you next time.
Hi, I am Edward. How are you? What is your name? Hey, I am Maria. Nice to meet you too. Well, tell me sometime about you. Well, well, I like to dance, dance. I go to the parks and funny restaurants. I am laughter. What about you? Well, I work at G-College Eats Regis projects. What you talk of, mom? I like tall, handsome, intelligent, loving and kind girls. For me, I think it's very important. What about you? Oh, that's fantastic. I love you, beautiful and smart girls. I don't like crazy girls. What kind of music do you like? I love you, Argentine cumbias. I like salsa and pop. I really hate reggaeton music. Oh, fine, thank you. It was really nice to talk to you, Dudu. Hi, have an excellent day. See you next time. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Oh, here is the number of my friend Helen. I am going to make a call.
Oh, my friend Angie.
Hello, friends. For a long time I did not know anything about you. We have to talk about many things.
Hello, friend. If it is so true, has been a long time. Do you think if I invite a coffee? I know you want Danny.
How can I refuse? Your proposal seems great to me. See you on Saturday of 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the Central Park restaurant.
I will perfect there. Bye. Hello, friends. How are you? You haven't changed anything. I remember you had pets. You still have them?
Hello, friends. If I still have them, I adore them. They are my Australian parakeets. They have different colors, are very happy, like to make noise all day. They eat bird seeds and sometimes they like to eat carrots. Look, I show you a photo of them.
Wow, they are really beautiful. And speaking of carrots, I have a rabbit. He likes to eat leaves and carrots. He's a big, yes, big. Is white and his ears is a light brown. He's a long with shirts and he's a very cute and very beautiful. He's a very fast and he's all the time and all the days he's a horse around. Look at it. His name is Copo de Nieve, but I say Copito or Copo.
Oh, he is very cute. When you need a consultation, do not hesitate to let me know. I am an excellent veterinarian.
Seriously, friend? Oh my god, thank you very so much. I will be here when I need you, obviously. Well, it is already a bit late. I am happy to share with you this afternoon. We will take sun, obviously. Bye, friend.
Bye. Take care of yourself. I also like it to share with you.
Hello, I'm glad to see you adults after all this time through the phone. Yes, it's true. So, what do you want to eat? For now, just coffee. Coffee is okay. So I will ask him just soda. Tell me, what do you want to do after the coffee? All the way, you are so beautiful this night. Oh, thank you. You look pretty well too. Excuse me, what are you going to order? Soda, coffee, thank you. I want to go to another place. I don't know, this place smells like swear. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was not my intention. But as soon as it stopped raining, we are gonna to go out. Okay? And tell me, what do you like to do in your free time? Well, in my free time, I like to read books. And you? In my free time, I like to go with my dog to the park. It's funny because he always wants to play with a dog that is just white. It's funny because after they play, he leaves full of mud. On Saturdays, I like to play basketball with my friends. That is all that I do in my free time.
You have a pet?
Yes, a cat. I don't like cats. They are so passive. Do you like to do sports? I think you are so nice, but I feel that I am the one talking in this conversation. No, some men say that woman always talking a lot, but I'm not that kind of woman. Anyway, you are pretty nice. You have told me things about you, but I want to know something weird. Weird? Yes, I don't know. Like when you told that to a person that is impressed and they are like wow, or something like that, something weird. I think that I am so normal. Oh, me too. You see, I have good feelings about us. Me too.
Okay, my name is David Alejandro Bolaños Guerrero. I'm from the software engineer first theme, and I want to talk about dating in the case of the men, really. In the case of men, there are certain ways that make a person more interesting in the eyes of their date. Okay. For this reason, here are the tips given by the Gentleman Academy to specify or play a little with a mutual interesting and female psychology. Sorry. In first instance, we make into account the physical attraction, of course. For this reason, social networks and images of our presentation are usually important for form a common interest. Okay. In second part, the conversation, which is what will decide the events in the future and maybe a relationship. Okay. The conversation is really important because in this way we can arrange a date or a appointment. Anyway, already in the appointment is tried at first. Personal appearance and the smell is a factor that helps. The fact that you do not have the character that she expected, you understand me. Later, what will decide everything is the attitude, including a good posture, touching, shopping topics in common interest, presenting a self-confidence, being funny. All these cause interest in the date. In the end, she is a friend more. You understand? You can stay in the friend zone, but if you decide it will continue to be like that, on the contrary, it can become something more. Okay, and that is all. There are the little facts and tips that everyone knows, but not everyone applies.
Hi, are you Valeria?
Oh my God, Pipe. You're nice to meet you. You are so handsome.
Nice to meet you.
But you're late.
Sorry. I know that I arrived very late, but I want to arrive very early, but the traffic is very heavy, and
Yes, I know.
try to run to arrive here. Sorry.
Okay. Do you like coffee?
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, nice to meet you. Welcome to the coffee shop. What do you want to order?
I want a coffee, but it's not clear, but it's not that black. Please.
Okay, sir. And you?
Oh, sorry. Other coffee, please.
Okay, it's a pleasure.
And Valeria, well, you're so very beautiful today.
Thank you.
Tell me, how are you?
Well, I live with my mom and my sister, my little sister.
Yeah.
I work always, but I study psychology. I work in pepperoni. And you?
Well, in my case, I work in very expensive, very it's a company very internationally.
Okay, where?
It's for about the street 19. It's the neighborhood Virrey.
Okay.
It's a very company, a good company, but I think that this is not my company for my life, for work my life.
Okay, but do you live in Colombia forever?
Well, no. I study Chinese in China.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, I live in China about 2 years. I come back to Colombia the past year. I work with the company.
Okay, so good. And where do you live? And
I live next to the Multiplaza Mall. You know the Multiplaza Mall?
yes, of course.
Yeah, I live next to the Multiplaza Mall, and it's very near to the mall. I live with my mom. I live with my dog. Tell me about your I don't know. What do you music like? What do you like to music? Sorry.
I love rock music.
Really?
Yeah, really good.
This is amazing.
And you?
Now,
What are your favorite music? Do you like rock? Please tell me what.
I like the rock, but not all the world, the old players. No.
Why?
I like the music, but it's much romantic music.
Okay, tell me, what are your favorite song?
My favorite song is of Bruno Mars. It's "I Love You As You're Here."
Yeah.
Do you
Bruno
know?
Mars.
Do you know Bruno Mars?
Yes, I know
Bruno Mars,
Bruno
I
Mars,
consider
but
that
I
it-
don't like this music. It's so sad.
No, I consider that it's a very the best singer of the world.
Okay.
Vale. Tell me, what is your type of man?
Okay, I don't know. I would like a person that that will like to travel and will so friendly with the animal because it's so important for me. And I don't know, friendly. Yes, so
Okay.
friendly with me, with my family. Yes, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, what do you expect from a woman?
Well, in my case, I want a woman that she will so very beautiful. She short. She will short. She will romantic person. No, not much, but behind much and no, not romantic.
Yes, okay.
That she dressed very beautiful. Sorry, but in this moment I received my off message from my boss. I want to return to my company.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
But it's a pleasure to meet you. Really, you are very so beautiful. I want to try this again.
Yes, of course.
In other places. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like so much this.
Well, yeah. Bye. Well, goodbye. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.